If you're having heating problems with your car, there can be a multitude of things it could be, but we're going to cover a few of the major things that we see here at the shop. First thing is we got to identify what the heat source is for the car, and it's antifreeze on the car. The antifreeze circulates through the engine, and it not only circulates out to the radiator, but it goes inside the dash of your car into these pipes and a heater core like this. Once this heater core gets good and hot from the antifreeze, the blower will come on and blow that hot air out inside the car. Now, the heater hoses are usually right here on the firewall. If everything's going just right, those heater hoses will be good and hot. That will indicate things are going okay. Sometimes a problem we see is a heater core getting plugged up. The antifreeze has to come in one side of the heater core and flow through all the way down and come out the other side. If it gets plugged up inside of here from gunk, it won't flow through and it won't get hot. The good news is you can usually backflush the system and clean out the cooling system, and the heat will return. If you're ever low on antifreeze, you're going to have a hard time heating up the car. That's because antifreeze has to go through this heater core in order to warm the car up. If there's no antifreeze going through here, no heat. So check the antifreeze level in your car, and if it's low, simply fill it back up and your heat is probably going to return. But it's important to get that cooling system checked out to find out where the leak was in the first place, or you run a risk of damaging your engine. So what if the engine's full of antifreeze and it's still not warming up? Well, in that case, it's usually what's called a thermostat. And a thermostat is really a valve. And that valve is between the engine and the radiator. And when the engine's cold, the valve is closed. And that allows the engine to get warmed up and the antifreeze to stay inside the engine. After the engine and the car are warmed up, the thermostat opens up and allows the antifreeze to come out here to the radiator and cool the engine down a little bit. If this is stuck open all the time, then the engine will never warm up. So if you've got that issue going on, get the thermostat replaced and you should have good heat. There are other parts of the heating system that can go wrong, like your blower motor. But the main thing to remember is to get the whole system checked out so you'll be full of hot air all winter long. Well, not you personally, your car. For Channel 6 News, I'm Jim Champion, the Auto Guy.